Hello and welcome, guys. This is Nauglir here, and welcome back to Simply Walking to Mordor, Episode 2, where we will be leveling from 1 to 115 through LotRO, just simply walking into Mordor. So, we're still in this introduction area here for the High Elf, in the Battle of Daggerlad, close to the end of the Second Age. And we are up to talking with Harthelin, our elf friend. And she
me, my friend, for
is going to...
that passed with an elf slung across his steed.
Well, there you go. We are looking for this Theleron fella, who is one of the Spears of Lindon, one of these elvish warriors. Apparently Amroth, Prince of Lorien, has a tale to tell about him. Let's listen to this tale together. We'll spit it out. He was one of the 9 Gwytharin, or Nazgul, garbed in black and seated atop a great steed. Yep, that fits with what we saw. I know not if he still lived, but an elf was slung limply across the Gwytharin's steed. Right, so he's got Theleron. His master's statue was toppled. Is that the one that we ran across back there? There was sorcery in his gaze. His eyes were flames in a void. He rode off to the hills. The Witch King of Angmar has taken Theleron. My. Alrighty. Men of the East who slew my father of an encampment in the hills, and it is there he must have gone. Alright, well that's where we must go, if we are to find Theleron. The men of the East hold the hillside, and then we must go by secret steps.
If the Witch King has taken Theleron to the Overlook, we must pass through the Easterling encampment ahead.
Alright, so we're going to follow Harthelin, who seems much more powerful than I, into the Eastling encampment. Off we go. Listen to that music in the background there. That's one thing LotRO does really, really well, is the music. Consistently all the way through the game, there's heaps of different music for different areas, and it just feels like you're in the place where you're meant to be. Chance Thomas is the one who wrote all the music for this game, and he is a master at this art. Oh, apparently the sentry's at the edge of sleep. Good job, guy. Oh, rough days. Alright. Time for some more fighting. This is good. Okay. We've got some Easterlings here to kill. And Harthelin's helping us. She seems to be doing a much better job than I am. Look at that. One shot from her and the guy's down. Okay. Okay, I'm following footprints now again. These glowy footprints are really great. Now, as a champion, as I said before, we can fight multiple enemies at once. So what I'm going to do, grab all these guys up, fight them all, and that should get us through quicker. Hopefully we won't die. Big hopefully. Okay, here we go. Let's get him down. We're very weak at this point. Right, and he's down. Okay. Okay. Now if you... Oh, that didn't kill him. I was expecting to kill him. There we go. If you've noticed... Well, here's his horse. Oh. Gone upstairs. Look at that sky. The red sky filled with battle. If you've noticed when we've been killing enemies, we haven't been getting any experience points. Now, normally that wouldn't be the case, but since we have scaled our level up to 110 for this introduction area, we're not getting any experience. And that will be balanced out as I believe they automatically level us to level 5 at some point during this introduction. Oh, look at this fortress here. This looks ominous. It's blue fire. Deary me. Just following our quest tracker on the map here. Confronting the Witch King and rescuing Theleron. I'm sure that I, most valiant warrior, can confront the Witch King and defeat him. Surely. Right? Maybe not. Okay, here he is, the Witch King. I have come too late. You calling a servant? You got a freaky eye. Your fear has left you defenseless, and the elf has borne away by the winged beasts of my master. The Elf King will never see him again, for he shall suffer evermore in the dungeons of Barad-dûr. Deary me. Sounds like a rough hand to be dealt. But you, Nauglir, you shall be changed, and you shall return to Gil-galad as his greatest foe. Uh-oh. Oh, don't stab me. Oh, dear. What could I have done? That must have hurt. And what he's talking about there is he's stabbed me with a Morgul blade. And that is going to sap my strength and eventually turn me into a servant of Sauron. But, what's this? We have entered the Rivendell Valley. Arthelin seems to be done fine after the battle. Elrond is alive. Oh, look at this. There we are lying. I don't know what's happened to our armor. Oh well. We have to mumble at Hearthland and try to move. Like, I can't move. So I guess we'll have to mumble. We can just click this one here to mumble. Can it be? I don't know. Can what be? Nauglir is awoken at last. At last? What does that mean? Oh, this is just at the end of the battle, right? You are safe from harm in Imladris. Imladris or Rivendell. The wound is healed, but Nauglir remains in need of rest, Hearthland. Alright. Guess I need to go back to sleep then. When are you going to return? I shall return in ... Deary me. We're back to level 1 now. 165 health, that's not as much as 35,000 as we had before. We're awake! Marvellous news. We are awake and in need of some new armor, it seems. Alright, find Elrond. Well, I found him. Here he is. Hello.
It brings me great joy to see you upon your feet once more, my friend.
It brings me great joy as well. Let me walk with you. I will walk with you. Thanks for the invitation. I remember the war as if it was yesterday. Yes, I guess I do. We just did it. One of the few that remain. What's he talking about? This is a pretty garden. Ah, that would be Gil-galad. They did so at the cost of their own lives. Oh dear. Gil-galad and Elendil, dead. The realms of elves and men were thus forever changed, and the world passed into the Third Age. So we're in the Third Age now. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Just how long have I been asleep, Elrond? Many years. That sounds ominous. Come on, Elrond. Spit it out. Do not wish to alarm you, Nauglir, but it is now the 3018th year of the Third Age. My. We have been asleep for a very long time. Over 3,000 years. That is one heck of a nap. Imladris is as I remembered it. Well, never seen it before, so looking good. You've borne many burdens. Well, not for the last 3,000 years I haven't. Give me leave to depart to the Havens if I wish it. That sounds like a good idea. There's another here who sustained a terrible wound in the war. Ithgol is his name. Okay. What about it? Since chance is working you today, perhaps too, he is healed of the enemy's wounds. That would be lucky indeed if we both woke up on the same day. So you've been on my journey to the Havens. All right. If you don't know, the elves pass away into the west from this place called the Grey Havens, and they go on these ships and never come back to Middle-earth. That's what Elrond is offering me today. Ithgol seems to be in a deep, uneasy slumber. He doesn't seem like he's going to come today. But Elrond.
Much has changed since we last
here we go.
From Imladris, my friend.
All right, so here's our first quest that we're accepting ourselves. We have to reclaim our armor, reclaim our ring, and collect Elrond's writings. And as a reward, we're going to get all of this stuff, which seems amazing. There's so much stuff that we're getting. All this armor, we can choose our weapon. Wonderful. Okay. So, let's accept the quest. And it looks like here are Elrond's writings. You couldn't have gathered them yourself, I guess. Okay. Oh, they're for me. Okay, great. And here's this jeweler's case. I guess that's where my ring is going to be. Your eye catches the glimmer of the ring you once wore. And sealed collection of armor. It's been 3,000 years. I don't know if I'm going to want to wear the same armor I wore in the last alliance. That is going to be smelly. At least give it a wash. You glance within the faint shine of your old armor catches the light. All right, Elrond, I've done what you bid.
Eladon and
Oh, that was easy.
are to follow an expedition to the ruins of Edthelion, and they shall see you to Kellandim in the course of their travels.
All right, so on the way to Ithelion, Eladan and Elrohir are going to take me to Kellandim, which I can then go to the Grey Havens. Great! And get out of this stinking place. Here we are. This looks like a lot of gear. I must select one of the quest rewards. Okay, I've got to choose if I want a two-handed sword or a one-handed sword. Now, with champions, you can use two weapons or a two-handed weapon. And it's a bit of personal preference as to which one you would rather. There's no one that does more real damage than the other. Until we get to the later game, then there's a bit of a difference. But for now, I think I'm going to go with a two-handed sword, even though it says at the moment I can't use it for some reason. I'm sure as soon as we finish this quest, I will be able to. Finish now, and we level, get some experience. Oh, that inventory is a real mess. I might fix that up off camera in a second. Okay. Elrohir, the sons of Elrohir and Eladan, the sons of Elrond, are ready to take me
I am certain
away.
Father has told you all about the journey ahead. But do not worry. The matter of his dream need not trouble you.
Okay, I don't really care about his dream. Just take me to where we are going. Oh, well, that was fast. Oh, and we got 972 experience just then, and leveled up to level 5. How handy. Okay. So, we are in Kellandim. Look at this lovely little town here. These elven buildings. This is a harbour, and it is where we can catch a ship to the Grey Havens. Hello there. Everyone's so polite. Who else is going to say hello to me? You going to say hello? You're a fisherman. All right. We have to talk to this bloke. Teathon. I'm sure he's going to tell us where we can get our ship and get out of here. Have you heard the good tidings? The time has come at last to sail to Mithlond and to blessed Valinor. Sounds great. Sign me up. But I am troubled. What troubles me? I don't know. Let's go find out. Reflect on the paths of your friends and kin. Alrighty. Who are we reflecting on over here? Who are you? Keir down the shipwright. You reflect on the decisions of Keir down the shipwright, who remained in Middle-earth, that others of his kin might depart for the blessed realm of Valinor. Your reflection on the path of Keir down fills you with grace. I'm filled with grace. You reflect upon the path of Glorfindel, who has remained in Middle-earth to stand against the evils of the enemy and the most vile of his servants. You think upon Glorfindel's deeds in the elder days of the world, and how his resolve has never faltered, even when confronted with his death. Fills me with hope. Who's sitting up here? Arthelin, our friend from the introduction. You reflect upon the decisions of your dearest friend, Arthelin, who has chosen to remain in Middle-earth and free it of evils before the time comes to bequeath it to men. You consider her duty to the people of this realm, and that she hoped that you might remain to aid her in the battles against the evils of the world. Fills me with courage. Well, seems like I am going to get convinced to stay. I don't know about you. I don't think I'm catching a ship today after all. Elrond, once the Herald of Gil-galad, he has remained also. It fills me with wisdom. And finally, Gil-galad, the High King, his bravery. That fills me with determination. Well, I guess I'm going to return to Teothon and tell him that I want to stay here. I'm sorry, I will not be needing your boat. Very sorry. Let's go let the sons of Elrond know as well that I'll be staying. Wonder what they'll say. I'm glad you have not yet departed. There are grim forces at work here. My. Sounds like there's work to be done. Alright, well, that is us completing the introduction. And we are out here in the real world of the Lord of the Rings Online now. So, we are free to do as we please. The logical course of action would just be to continue with the quests around here. But we have free choice. I am going to indeed continue the quests around here. But first, I'm just going to deal with this mess of an inventory. There's just a lot of stuff. And I'll be... Actually, I can do this on camera. Let's do this. So we're just going to put all of our bags into one bag. I like to use one bag instead of the 6. It just helps me to, you know, see it all in one spot. Don't like having all the other bags around. They're going to disappear for us. Alrighty. Now, in our inventory over here, we've got heaps of stuff. Some of this stuff is useful for right now. Some of it is absolutely not useful. Some of it are things that are bound to my account because of previous updates I have purchased and things like that. And so these are benefits that come to any character that is created on my account. Let's go through them one by one, I guess. So this Ithilden coin, this came years and years and years ago. Gives us a quest. I'm not sure where this coin came from. It seems to be a relic from Khazad-dûm. Well, I'm sure there's someone here that'll want that, and I think Carnivore wants it. Turn your Ithilden coin into Carnivore to receive your reward. So, we can choose one of these, and honestly, they're all completely useless. So, there's no good rewards here. The only benefit is we're getting our Ithilden coin out of our inventory. This gives us some hope, but one hope is fairly pointless. So, we're just going to destroy it. Use it another one, and get... Maybe we'll get a pesky dormouse, a housing item. And just destroy that too. This cloak gives us some armor. We're not currently wearing a cloak, but I think we do have a better one on us. Yes, from the second age. So we're just going to destroy this one too. We're going to use these steeds in a second. We've got a copper ring of vigor. That sounds good. Let's equip that. Just destroy these cosmetic cloaks. Derrid Stone. I think we've got a better version of this somewhere. But we can equip it for now. This is a pocket item. It will give us extra experience on monster kills and crafting. Always say yes, extra experience. Now would be a good time to show you the character panel. Here's our character, and we have lots of slots where we can put different pieces of equipment. We've got earrings, necklace, bracelets, rings, and pocket, and then head, shoulders, back, chest, gloves, legs, and feet. And of course, we've got our 2 hands, ranged weapon, and crafting tool and class slot. Those are our slots for equipment, and over time we will fill them up with better and better gear. But for now, we just are going to make do with what we've got. Of course, as well down the side here, we've got the stats of our character, and I might explain these in subsequent episodes as we go along. Yeah, so that's the character panel. Also, we have cosmetic outfits on here, so we can make our character look nice and fancy as we're running around. These items will not affect our stats at all, but they will change our appearance. So, let's continue through. This is just cosmetic boxes. Not going to use them. That's fine. These are some boots. That's good. 33 armor compared to 1 armor. That is great. And 2 vitality. Vitality basically just gives you some extra health, some other bonuses. This ring gives me some might. Now we can have 2 rings, so I might as well equip it. Might is the stat that I'll mainly be focusing on as a champion, as it increases my damage. And also some other things, but mainly just increases the damage that I'll do. And since I'm a damaging class, I will be focusing on might. So might and vitality, both quite useful. Might's obviously better though. Alright, got some potions here. I'll just chuck them down here for now. Put them on my quick bar so I can access them easily. And shoulder pads, 26 armor, 2 might. Haven't got any equipped at the moment. So on they go, that's helpful. Got a gift from Elrond. Alright, let's open that up. Oh, okay, got some new things. Wrapped horse whistle. Don't need that, we've got our own horses. These morale potions are annoying, never use them. Navy dyes, don't need them. Outfitting yourself and others. This is a quest item. This is a letter from the crafting guilds of Middle-earth. Visit Golfvednir at the Crafter's Terrace in Celondim. Well, luckily we are in Celondim, so we can finish that quest off in a second. This is a gift for a starting adventurer. Minimum level 6. Alright, well, we'll get around to that. Don't really need our olive dye, that's fine. Okay, this is our ring that we picked up from our jewelry box. It is quite a good ring indeed. So we're going to use this instead of our copper ring of vigor. I might just switch these over. Not for any real purpose, just so that it's easier. Because I'm pretty sure this ring will level up with us. This is a gift specifically for High Elves. And so this ring is going to scale with our level. Which is very, very nice. It's a good ring. Okay, these pants are much better. Extra vitality, always handy. This armor, extra vitality and armor, very good. Don't need this dye. Don't really need this basin, but we can sell it, so that's fine. We've got a hooded Time Worn cloak or a Time Worn cloak. That makes no difference which one to use. It just looks like 46 extra copper pieces, if you ask me. They're identical. Let's just go with the non-hooded one. That's what I usually like to go with. So, we're gearing up in our 3,000-year-old armor. Some mushrooms, we can eat these. That give us an agility bonus. Helpful. Not really, but might as well just eat them. Got some gloves. Some extra might. That's handy. And a helmet with some extra might on it as well. Rightio. This is looking good. Now, we still can't use our sword. I wonder why we cannot do that. That seems to me to be quite interesting. Let's go to our skills panel, accessed with the K button. Go to our passive, and we'll find our weapon proficiencies. Yeah, it's really not here. We cannot use two-handed swords. I wonder when they'll get unlocked. Oh well, I guess for now we are using our dull knife of less than 1 damage per second. Very helpful. Okay, let's keep going here. Gift of the Eldors. This has some useful things in it. Now, this is what I was talking about. Plus 25% experience gain on monster kills and crafting. Very helpful. Let's equip that. Better than our Derrid Stone, so we can just destroy that. Estimate cloaks, level 75. Won't be needing them. We'll have a much better cloak when we get to level 75 than those. Armour of the Eastament, another cosmetic set. This is a 5-year gift box. Another Steed. Helpful 4-year gift box. These boxes that I'm opening right now, these are actually from the anniversary events that have happened over the years. And depending on how long you've been around, you get another box each year. And so I think I've got 8-year boxes or something like that. 3rd-year box, Sturdy Steel Keys, helpful. They will open loot boxes that usually you have to pay for the keys to open them. So 3 free ones is very handy. These potions, not very useful, just will remove some diseases. Might as well take the attack boost. Run speed, not helpful. Map to Hangstaser Farm, don't really need that. 1-year gift box. Some fireworks. Let's put these down before we destroy them. And off they go. Whee, look at that. Very pretty, but don't need them. Okay, these Crystals of Remembrance. These will be very handy once we hit level 100. But not really until then. So once we go to our vault, which is just up the hill over there, I'll be putting them inside there. What else have we got? Rohirrim Elite Set. This is War Steed Cosmetics. That will come into effect when we hit level 75. Fair way down the track. And some more War Steed Cosmetics. Alright, this is the one I was really looking for. Journeyman Riding Trait Package. This is going to give us the ability to ride horses at a faster rate than usual. So normally horses will ride at 62% extra run speed, but this one will increase them all to 78%. So that is a very worthwhile benefit to have. That was an account-wide bonus that we could purchase a while ago. And just using all of our steeds here to add them to our skills. Another cosmetic. So many cosmetics here. Power of the Hand, another cosmetic set. Okay. Get our free title. Why not? 7-year gift box, another key, and some more cosmetics and fireworks. Have a look at what these fireworks look like. There we go. Yellow stars. Very pretty. Too bad being destroyed. Okay. Good times. And the 8-year gift box. Another cosmetic. And more fireworks. So many fireworks. What are these ones going to look like? It said orange stars. Good looking fireworks. There we go. Okay. Last box to open. The Mordor Ultimate Band Collection box. Has some mounts in it. This is from the most recent expansion. Has some kite skills that we can learn. Might as well do that. So we can fly some kites as we wander around Middle-earth. And fly a noble eagle as we are walking around. Look at that. Anyway, put him away for now. And open up the Mordor Collector's Edition armor. This is a cosmetic set that I'm quite fond of at the moment. It's new, so might as well give it a go. This is the armor that we were wearing at the beginning of our introduction, and they added it as a cosmetic set that you could acquire later on in game. That looks quite nice. We might wear that instead of our old rusty armor. And then also this evil Mordor looking armor. If we're feeling particularly cruel or evil, we might equip this set instead. But let's just leave that in our second outfit slot for now. What else have we got here? We have... Oh, where did my inventory go? There we go. We have our gifts from the High Elves. Now this is a earring that we can get, and this will also level up with us, just like the ring, except this will also give us a bonus to experience. So let's definitely take that and equip that. I'm going to equip that in my second earring slot, just so that I don't accidentally unequip it later on. What else have we got? We've got a mysterious door. That's another housing item. We have some relics. That's for use at level 105. And some essence reclamation scrolls, which we will also just chuck in our vault. Alrighty. Well, that seems like a good time to end off this episode, guys. Coming up to around half an hour. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see new videos every day of Lord of the Rings Online. And leave a like if you enjoy the video. But for now, this is all for Simply Walking to Mordor. My name's Nauglir, and I will see you guys tomorrow.